question.
Go ahead.
Why do white people hate us so much?
Austrália, Nova Zelândia, Jamaica e uma série de outros. E vai encontrar-se também com os primeiros ministros de alguns destes países, nomeadamente com o primeiro-ministro do Canadá, com a primeira-ministra da Nova Zelândia.
Greetings from the east, the north, the south, and this wicked ass west. The topic: why you think they hate us so much? The questions: why you think they hate us so much? Let's get into it. I am your host. I am the one.
Okay, again, the topic. Why do you suppose they hate us so much? First, let me give thanks to my 60th subscriber. Seriously, I would like to say thank you. It's going to be a slow growth, but I'm not going anywhere. So let me start out by saying that, and let me start by saying thank you. Now, why do you suppose that they hate us so much? And God forbid if you are a black Catholic, because you don't stand a snowball chance in hell of getting to heaven. Although that Pope just passed away. And of course, if you know the Catholic faith, supposedly he is supposed to be the vicar of Christ on the earth, meaning he's a representative of Christ on the earth. That's what the vicar of Christ means. He takes the place of Jesus Christ on the earth. Now, the way he did that black bishop, I'm assuming he was a bishop, and let me put it in this terms. He is in the congregation. So I'm assuming he's supposedly righteous. And the way that the Pope snubbed him, you ninjas don't stand a snowball chance in hell of getting to heaven if you're a Catholic. The way that that Pope treated your brother. So you can just simply forget it. I will tell anybody to come totally out of Christianity. The Bible is a true book. Christianity and the Catholic faith, pure garbage. I don't give a damn whether you like me or not. I said what I said. I stand on it. It's pure garbage for black people. Get the, wait a minute. I got my beeper today. Get the out of there. You don't need to be in that faith at all. Imagine if the vicar of Christ rejects you and all you wanted to do is shake his hand. I mean, he came down the line with all the other white ones, shook their hands, smiled, had a brief conversation. The black man come along. He said, "Nah, you ninja, get the away from me." Pretty much that's what he said. And you black Catholics, get the hell out. You don't stand a chance. I got a handful of videos. Now, let me take that back. I don't have a handful. I maybe got 2 or 3 videos. When the little girl asked the question, "Hey, why do white people hate us so much?" I have done maybe 2 or 3 of these videos. Nobody really comes up with an answer. I've heard a lot of opinions, I'm assuming, but it grows so deep that it is what it is. It's a topic of conversation. Before I go to the next clip, the first one was about the Pope. Now, the second one, now he's King Charles. Somehow he didn't see the black man reaching out to shake his hand. Events like that, you can call me what you like. I would never attend anyway. I don't want to shake his hand. You want to call yourself a king? Fine. You know, that's your title. It means zero to me, nothing whatsoever. I wouldn't waste my time trying to shake a devil's hand. I wouldn't even waste my time. It ain't even worth it. And the Pope, he's laid out 6 feet deep now. And he thinks he's going to get into heaven. For all you Catholics, okay. That's your faith. That's what you believe, fine. That devil is right where he need to be. Trust me when I tell you. Yeah, devils don't go to heaven. Let's go to the next clip.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Why do white people hate us so much?
Video of a young black Irish girl who was skipped during a medal ceremony has sparked outrage and accusations of racism on social media. Her story even reached the top gymnast in the world. CBS's Haley Ott has the girl's reaction.
Every girl at this Irish gymnastics event gets a medal, apart from one. Video of a 2022 ceremony that began recirculating on the internet last week shows an official handing out participation awards to young gymnasts and skipping the only black athlete in line.
It was like, did it really happen? I couldn't really believe that did happen.
The young gymnast's mother, who asked that her family not be named, said her 10-year-old thought she'd been excluded because of the color of her skin.
She felt very upset about what happened. It's more like they almost blamed her for being black.
The next day, the girl's parents complained to Gymnastics Ireland, the national governing body for the sport.
What we wanted was a form of apology to show us, saying, oh yeah, look, this is from them. We all knew what happened, but kind of make her feel supported.
It was a year before they got a note from the official who handed out the medals, though the BBC reports she immediately wrote an apology that wasn't forwarded by Gymnastics Ireland. Jump to last Monday. After 18 months and the video being viewed by millions online, Gymnastics Ireland published its own apology, saying the situation should not have happened and that it condemns any form of racism.
They only sent an apology because the world wanted them to.
You know, one thing I do realize is that every single race hate us. Why? The little girl wanted to ask a question. She said, why do white people hate us so much? That's a good question. But why do every other race hate us? Every single race that come to this country, they have something against black people, even from black nations. I don't get that. Somehow they seem to think they're better than us, black Americans. Why? Now they're running from something in their own country. And then they come here, as the brothers from the popular stations, they call it anti-black racism. I'm learning a lot of new terms from the bigger YouTube page. So this anti-black racism, why? What in the world did we ever do to you? What did we do to you? You come over here and you hate us for what reason? Now Donald Trump, I'm not a fan of Donald Trump. I'm glad he's in office. But I was never a fan of his because once he's in office, we wake up. Black people have to wake up with that racist in office. But here's the question. What did we do to you? What's with all the hate? What did we do to you? Now they wrapping up the Mexican population and the Latinos. They are rounding them up, rather. Now, you know, I have nothing against the Latinos. I have nothing against the Mexicans. That don't have nothing against me. Because when they get here, they talk down to us. They think they're better than us. And you go to LA, you'll find out the hard way. They'll take black neighborhoods and run blacks out of their own neighborhoods, and they've been there. And this started in the 80s. And I mean, it's ridiculous. Now, I got nothing against you, but what do you have against us? What did we ever do to you? You know, we got to deal with these people too. You know, and then you come over here running from something from your homeland. You're running. Because if you want to come here, you come here and then you hate us. Well, it's pretty obvious you was being oppressed in your own country. Why come here and try to oppress us? This is the reason why black people say, hey, I got nothing to do with this. I'm not standing out. I'm not going to protest. I'm not going to do a damn thing for you. And this is the reason why. You come here and you hate us. The Asians, they come here. They hate us. I don't even know you. What did I do to you? I don't even know you, sir. You got no reason to hate me. I don't even know you. But that's what they seem to do. And then now when the tables are turned, you know, only thing black people can say is, hey, it ain't my fight. Hey, I got nothing to do with it. You know, learn to practice some love outside of hate, especially for people that don't do anything to you. And then we got to talk about black people. The hate black on black. This is one thing I could never understand. But this is what we do. Let's go to the next clip.
And for our final story tonight, we take a look at the reported travel ban the Trump administration is mulling. Now, reports say the U.S. is eyeing another major expansion of entry restrictions against targeting mostly African countries. Reports circulating in the media cite an internal State Department cable. It reveals the Trump administration could block citizens from 36 new countries from entering the U.S., with more than 2/3 of them located in Africa. The cable, signed by the Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, gives 60 days for these countries to comply to U.S. security requirements or face a complete ban. Here's some of the African countries that will bear the brunt: Nigeria, Ethiopia, Ghana, Egypt, Angola, Cameroon, Djibouti, Malawi, Mauritania, Senegal, Uganda, Zimbabwe, and many more. These are just some of them. In total, 25 out of the 36 countries are on the ban list.
Again, the little girl asked the question, why do you hate us so much? Now, all those African countries that is on the ban list here in America, can you imagine if the African nations tell the Europeans, you are on the ban list? You know what would happen? They would go anyway. Who got a foothold in Africa? The Germans, the French, the Americans, the Brits, the Italians, the Germans. I think I already said Germans. Are you joking? But somehow the Africans are the majority of the people that are banned from America. But yet the American empire goes into the African nations, the African countries and nations, and take exactly what they want. They take what they want, and with a straight face, they will ban you from coming to America. Again, why do they hate us so much? Thank you for watching. I'm your host,